The perception of this architectural object is markedly dynamic, always foreshortened, avoiding frontality. The Cubo House imposes an urban route before access, exposing the coexistence of two rotated geometric logics, the fabric of blocks parallel to the riverside and the diagonal cut of the route leading to the entrance. The house, with its 4 free faces, can be viewed from various vantage points, even from public space. Strongly conditioned by the mandatory withdrawals, the cube is actually a square plan prism of 940 meters by 940 meters and 6.60 meters in height, and it is located at the back of the lot in order to optimize the sunlight. The abstract prism houses both the interior spaces and the semi-covered expansion. The organizing of windows that pierce the outer envelope does not allow us to foresee the spatial complexity that awaits us when entering. The entire space is organized from a new orthogonal system rotated in relation to the envelope. In contrast to the spatial complexity, the house was conceived as a monomaterial piece of exposed concrete that reveals its facades in a sculptural way, both on the inside as well as the outside. For this, a constructive system was developed that allowed the insulation to be included within the concrete mass itself. The wrapping wall is made up of 3/8 cm layers of concrete EPS cast simultaneously. The lightened envelope comfortably supports its structural role despite the concentration of efforts involved in solving the angles. Consolidating the center of the square was avoided, which would subdivide the space into 4 equal parts and anchor both geometries to each other. On the contrary, the central support of the mezzanine is hung so that the ground floor is a unique space. The will to free the ground floor from intermediate support was a provocative structural challenge. The mezzanine hangs from the roof slab with a central tensioner. The roof takes 2 different levels and houses a 24 by 80 centimeters beam that transfers the load to the envelope. The definition of the object does not require detail or termination. It is intrinsically the structure. The concrete prism thus synthesizes the spatial, material, structural, and technological challenges. It hides a rich interior space whose geometries refer to the intersections of frames that characterize its urban insertion.